Good morning. I'm Jedi Hill, Amazon best-selling author and presidential hopeful, seeking the Libertarian nomination in May. We got some glare here today. Let's see what I can do to fix that. So today I wanted to touch on a topic that is probably near and dear to the hearts of almost every one of you watching this. Do you want to be rich or wealthy? Well, do you? And if you do, what makes you desire this? Now, before we get too far into this, I want to read you the definition of rich, because it's not what you think. And Jesus was a rich man, and one of his disciples was his treasurer. And, you don't have a treasurer unless you got money. So, and as you may know, words have many different definitions. So go ahead and, Google the definition of rich. Yeah, the first one being having a great deal of money or assets, wealthy. That's just one aspect. Next is plentiful or abundant. Producing a large quantity of something. Producing, that is a huge key. From what I've talked to the people I know who are rich, it's like they are producers, creators of products or content. They don't consume as much as they produce. So if you really want to go that way, I'm what are you producing? What are you creating to make the world a better place? And myself, there's the book here that I've helped, and you can get, chapter 1 for free at alchemythemasterspath.com. And, it's a wonderful help to give you some of these universal knowledge. But, most rich people, they are creating something, whether it's a software product, a physical product, or information product, as some of my favorite people like Brian Tracy, Zig Ziglar, Jim Rohn, who passed, those were all information or knowledge products. Tony Robbins would be the big one most people know nowadays. Or even Oprah producing her own TV shows and her own TV station now with the Oprah Network. So what are you producing? What are you creating? Good morning there, John Hartman. And hey, side note, at the end here, you guys, I'm going to give you details on how you can win one of 9 copies of my book tomorrow for free. And, make sure you pop on the live tomorrow and you'll get a chance to win. So we got wealth, bountiful or plentiful, abundant, producing a large quantity of something. 4 is pleasantly deep or strong, such as, something has a rich color or a rich smell. Ooh, this one's missing a couple of the definitions. Haha, I love how Google is editing stuff for us from just even a few weeks ago. Number 5 is interesting because full of diversity or complexity. Rich and informal thing is causing ironic amusement. And let's go to the Merriam-Webster, because the 8th definition, rich is like entertaining, lush, rich meadows. And the last one, the biggest, the most important one for the rich, is pure or nearly pure. So make sure you check out the Webster's Dictionary if you want to check that one. And, what makes you desire to be rich? Are you desiring to be more pure? Are you desiring to create things? And for me, especially with, me running for the presidential nomination, it's a desire for not only for myself, but for all the country and for all people to be free. Because that's what, your financial abundance, your financial being rich and prosperous, it gives you freedom to go where you want, do what you want, when you want. And just think of how nice it is to be free. And I'm reminded of a story, and just imagine, we're in America here. And I'm at a Toastmasters here in Independence a couple years ago. And The guy wanted us to display and talk about an emotion for like building speaking skills. And I mentioned freedom. And the guy's like, freedom's not an emotion. I'm like, are you even an American, dude? Like, ask somebody who just turned 16. They just got their first car, and the feeling of exhilaration and freedom as you drive down the road the first time, and you're not tethered or having to wait for your parents or whatever to go for you. And I experienced that just hopping on a bike. It's like I have a freedom to go faster, to travel, to do more. And our entire country is based off this concept for freedom. You can do what you want. I can do what I want, as long as we're not hurting one another. And that's, where a lot of the rich and the prosperity and the freedom are all tied together. And this is where the American dream really comes down to, that, you, me, and everybody else can be rich and free. And that's what I'm looking to build. And I'm going to give more plans on what I'm looking to do for that, on other videos here in the near future, because there are ways we can improve the economy, and pretty much all of them from the private sector without government intervention, which is awesome. So, whether I win, we win, or we all win, as we're going through this. But I really wanted to get your input. Like, put it in the comments as you're watching the video. First off, team live, team replay, which one you're at, and what makes you desire to be free? What is it, what does the rich and the wealthy mean to you? Why do you desire it? I'd love to hear your opinions, and, also put in what's holding you back if you want. And, once again, tomorrow, be on the live, and you'll have a chance to win free copy of my book tomorrow. I'll give you all the details on the live. We'll do the competition live, and we'll see what happens. So I'm going to wait till probably, yeah, I think I'm going to wait till lunchtime to do my live tomorrow. So it'll be noon tomorrow instead of my normal 9, and we'll do some question answers and anything you guys want to cover on. But today, just put in your comments, do you desire to be rich or wealthy? Yes or no? And what makes you desire to be rich or wealthy? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And, I'm curious to see how many of you are going to be like me, and it's for freedom. Because what I desire for you, me, and everybody else in this country is freedom, security, and compassion. And we can build pretty much all this from the grassroots up. And the compassion, that's why I wrote the book, because as you cultivate your mind and you learn about other people, you become more compassionate for them, even if you don't agree with them. So it's time for more unity, and it's time for us all to rise up together. A rising tide raises all ships. So may the force be with you. This is Jedi signing out. And remember, you can be rich and free by voting for me. Peace.